Hello everyone, and welcome to episode 34 of Minifigure of the Week, and in this week's episode we are going to be talking about the Imperial Death Trooper. This is one of my favorite Imperial minifigures because it just looks really cool, and Rogue One was a really good movie. But without further wait, let's go ahead and start the video. But, as always, before we begin, please make sure you do like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video to help us reach our goal of 100 subscribers by the end of the year. We are getting closer and closer as each day goes on, so please help us reach our goal. And then, as always, all information gathered in this video is from Brick Economy. This is a great website to check out if you want to know the value of your set or minifig now, or how much it could be worth in the future. So taking a look at the Death Trooper here, you can see we do have the nice unique helmet mold here, along with some nice printing along the torso and stuff. Some arm printing would have been nice here, but we don't really need all of them. But apart from that, that's pretty much it when it comes down to the overall design of the minifig. So the name of our minifigure is the Imperial Death Trooper. It was in 2 sets that released back in 2017, and this minifigure is currently retired. And then value-wise for this minifigure, the current value is $15.18. The annual growth is 12.45%, and the future growth is 8.51%. So taking a look at the 2 sets that the Death Trooper was in here, one of them was obviously an advent calendar, which is not as fun, but the other one was a Imperial Troopers Battle Pack, and I did really like that one. I do think the build for the Walker is a little because it just looks bad and it's not in universe. I do believe it's supposed to represent the ATST, but it is still a nice build, and we did get some pretty nice minifigures from it, especially 2 of these Death Troopers. So the name of our battle pack is the Imperial Trooper Battle Pack. It had 112 pieces, released in 2017. It is retired. It had 4 minifigures, 2 standard stormtroopers, and then 2 of the Death Troopers. So accuracy-wise with this minifigure, I do think LEGO did pretty good here, especially with the helmet mold. You can see that those are very nice. I do think a little more detailing around the belt would have been cooler, but just when it comes down to looking at the minifigure in the in-universe character, I do think that the in-universe Death Trooper just looks way cooler. Even though I do like minifigures, I feel like with this one, the actual character in the movies and shows just looks way better. So rating-wise for this minifigure, I am going to have to give it a 9 out of 10, and that is not because it's bad, but because there's just better versions of it out there, such as the version that was in the Director Krennic's shuttle that has the pauldron and the ammo pouch detailing. I just think that one looks way cooler and way more accurate to all of the ones that we see in Rogue One and then the Andor show along with Rebels. But overall, it is still a nice minifigure. However, for today, it is going to be getting a 9 out of 10. Well, folks, that is it for episode 34 of Minifigure of the Week. I hope you enjoyed learning about the Death Trooper. I am sorry that there hasn't been that much coming out on the channel recently, other than these Minifigure of the Week episodes. There hasn't really been that much to talk about, but once December comes around, we should have some images of the January sets starting to pop up, and then we have all of 2026 to look forward to. But apart from that, I hope you enjoyed the episode. Please make sure you like and subscribe to help us reach our goal of 100 subscribers by the end of the year, and make sure you tune in for the next one.